this bye week finally?
I'm very excited. My body's beat up. I know guys that get hit a lot more than me's body's beat up, so a good week for everybody to get healthy.
Assess the season to this point in your mind.
I think, we came out and played hard every game, and had, really good focus except probably Auburn. I wish we'd had a little bit more focus heading into that game. Pre-game, you could tell everybody was even down. So, but overall, we went out and gave good effort, and that's really all you can ask for.
You guys were 5-3 a year ago at this time. Does this 5-3 feel different?
Yeah, it feels a lot different just because, the meat of our schedule, we've been through it, but at the same time, every SEC team's great, and we know we can't take a week off, or somebody will come up and beat you.
You mentioned that, Bo, about the SEC schedule and everything, but with so much focus, I guess, on the quote meat of the schedule, is that harder to make that happen, to focus, to not think that the back end is going to be easier?
No, just because it's the SEC teams. I think as an SEC team, when you're preparing for another one that week, you're focused in because they're going to have great players. It doesn't matter what their record is. If you're not on your game that day, you can get beat.
Have any of these young guys, after these 8 games, any of these young guys surprised you with how well they've done, thrown into it?
No, just because, from the time that they came in this summer, you saw them working and out there every day, and they're making big plays for us, and they'll continue to do that.
Jamez has had back-to-back pretty big games. Have you seen anything different with him?
No, I mean, even last year, I've always felt on the same page with Jamez. I feel like we think alike, so he'll continue to make big plays like that, all season.
Last year, around the program, there was just like the focus on getting to a bowl, any bowl. And this year, you guys probably have a chance to play your way into, maybe as much as the Cotton or the Chick-fil-A or whatever. Is there any talk of that, just privately with you guys?
No, I think that we just all want to win these games and let all that take care of itself. We know if we win these games, we'll be in a big-time bowl, and that's our goal. And our goal isn't just getting to a bowl game this year; it's going to a big bowl game to take that next step for our program.
Your touchdown to interception ratio is off the charts compared to last year. What has been the factor in allowing you to do that?
Just better decisions. There's a couple times rolling out, especially against LSU. I was thinking, last year I probably would have. Middle of the play, I was thinking, I'd probably try to fit that in there, but just continue to run and, try to do as much as I can without trying to do too much. I think that's really helped me out.
A year and a half or a little more into your career in the SEC, SEC is a bear, isn't it?
No, it is. It is. Every week you're playing, guys that are going to play in the NFL, and I think it's a lot of fun playing away games, and then just all the tradition and the rivalries that you get to play in. It's awesome.
Playing time last year, Bo, for Jalen and Itavius really decreased in the conference schedule. Have you been surprised at all with the production you've seen from them?
No, I think even last year we knew that this year would be a huge year for them, and that they get their chances to make plays and get their carries. And for Mark, I think Mark will be in the mix a little bit more now that he had a great game and showed that he wants the ball and wants to run hard. So I feel like we have a lot of backs that can carry the load for us.
The last 3 games, the run game has really opened up quite a bit. How much pressure does that take off you as a quarterback?
I think that's huge. LSU game, that was huge for me to get the run game going so that we could throw the ball. And, I think if you look at all of our games, even in last season in the past, if we have the run game going, we usually, have really good offensive production.
Some of the offensive linemen said that after the Auburn game that Coach Luke got on them pretty good and we're going to get nastier.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that mentality with them?
Yeah, I have. And, on the sidelines, I'm constantly preaching to them, get nasty. And, when they click it on and have that mindset, then that's when we're turning out yards and making big plays. It's all about a mindset with them. You can tell, like, when they lock in and say, okay, this is enough, then that's when we start rolling.